Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktani Shani Shavatarakan Tat Prakasham Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakam Grantira Arambha Kori Mangala Charana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana Haya Vigana Vinashana Anayasa Sapal Nijavanshita Purana Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam, pangam langayate girim. Yat kripatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam. Paramananda Madhavam, Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, AdilLila chapter 9 entitled The Desire Tree of Devotional Service. We have read till text, I think 25 or 26. We have been reading about the different limbs of this tree, discussed about the roots, and then the branches, etc. And how Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not consider who is fit, who is not fit. Rather, he distributed the fruits of love of God to anyone and everyone without considering the qualifications. And then last verse we read, text number 31 actually, how Lord Chaitanya addressed the multifarious varieties of branches and the sub-branches of this tree of devotional service. So what did he address? We're going to read from text 32 onwards. Alaukika vriksha kare sarvendriya karma sthavar hoyad dhare jangam mera dharma. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Since the tree of devotional service is transcendental, every one of its parts can perform the action of all the others. Although a tree is supposed to be immovable, this tree nevertheless moves. So beautiful. It is our experience in the material world that trees stand in one place. But in the spiritual world, a tree can go from one place to another. Therefore, everything in the spiritual world is called alaukic, uncommon or transcendental. Another feature of such a tree is that it can act universally. In the material world, the roots of a tree go deep within the earth to gather food, but in the spiritual world, the twigs, branches, and leaves of the upper portion of the tree can act like roots. Hare Krishna. So this
So
is
I
just
don't understand. Like they said that in the spiritual world, the tree can also move. Like, what does that mean then? Like,
mm,
is it like an energy? Is it living thing? That's why it can move. What does it mean?
yeah, good thoughtful question. The spiritual world is alaukic or transcendental. It is beyond our, what we are usually accustomed to. Like we don't see tree moving. We don't see um, uh, a neem tree giving a mango fruit. It is not common.
Right.
But in spiritual world, every particle is chintamani. Chintamani means desire fulfilling, transcendental. So the rules of material world may not necessarily apply there.
Right.
So that's what is meant by अलौकिक. इस लोक के जो rules हैं, it may not necessarily apply. Like for example, spiritual world there is no death, right? It
Right.
is transcendental. There is no kuntha. In the material world, everyone is suffering, either health issues, financial issues, relationship issues, something or the other issues. In spiritual world is not like that. So therefore, it is transcendental. It is uncommon. It is alaukic. So even the tree can go from one place to the other. Even the bird can sing wonderful bhajans. Even the ant can dance. Even the mountains can fly. What to speak of in the spiritual world? Even we know from Ramayana times the mountains used to fly. Now it's very hard for us to conceive how a big with mountain with millions of tons of mass and weight, how can they fly? Right? It's beyond our comprehension. But the spiritual world is divya.
So, would it be correct to deduce that in the physical world, in the spiritual world, there is no physical form, but it's a consciousness of whatever it is? So, consciousness doesn't need the physical form, it can move around and do stuff, not feel the pain.
Let's put it this way. It's not material form, it's a spiritual form.
Okay.
Material form is made up of matter, the five elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether. But the spiritual form is made up of Sat Chit Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge, full of bliss. Hmm. So it's not a material form or material consciousness, it's spiritual consciousness.
Understood. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So therefore, even the branches can do what the roots can do, right? They can gather food, water, they can gather nutrients. And this is the tree here. Ei vrikshe anga hoya sabha sachetana badiya vyapila sabe sakala bhuvana. All the parts of this tree are spiritually cognizant, and grow, thus as they grow, they spread all over the world. Vyapila, they are overflooded. Badiya keeps increasing. Chaitana, Sachetan, they are spiritually cognizant. In the material world, the tree is referred to as jada. They cannot move. Someone cuts them, they happily allow themselves to be cut. Someone spits at them, they don't oppose. They are known for their tolerance. They are, tolerate heat, cold, whatnot. But these trees, they are spiritually very highly cognizant in the spiritual world. Next, anyone wants to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can read.
Yes, what?
Is it text 34?
Yes.
Text 34. एकाला मालकारा आमी कहाँ कहाँ याबा एकाला वाकटा फल पडिया विलाबा. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. I am the only gardener. How many places can I go? How many fruits can I pick and distribute? Purport. Here Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu indicates that the distribution of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra should be performed by combined forces. Although he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he laments How can I act alone? How can I alone pick the fruit and distribute it all over the world? This indicates that all classes of devotees should combine to distribute the Hare Krishna Mahamantra without consideration of the time, place, or situation. Hare Krishna. Back to you, Prabhuji.
This is very, very, very special verse. Thank you, Mataji, for reading this. Who is giving this message? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving. He is saying, I am alone. Ekala. Malakar. Mala, jo banata hai, gardener. So he is the gardener, he is the trunk, and he is the tree himself. So being in the role of a devotee is saying, I am one individual. How many fruits can I distribute? And in where all can I distribute? I cannot, although the Supreme Lord can be present at every place together, he can expand into millions of forms together, but he is taking the role of a devotee. Why? To give all of us chance, so that all of us, all classes of devotees should combine. This is the real message from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from Srila Prabhupada, to distribute this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Do not consider time, place, situation. Oh, I will distribute when I become a pure devotee, right? Right now, I'm a new devotee, just 1 year in is gone. How can I distribute? How can I go to tell someone about bhakti? How can I tell someone about what is Hare Krishna? How can I tell someone about Gita? I have not even fully read. I'm not even done Bhakti Shastri. I'm not even initiated. We could have so many shortcomings. Then that's fine. But Lord is encouraging to preach to the best we can. Or maybe right now I am unmarried. When I get married, then I'll preach. Or right now I am in this job. When I have a stable job, then I'll preach. Or right now I'm in a US. When I go back to India, then I'll. No, mind will trick us. Right now my salary is less. When my salary grows, then Or right now there is no big temple in the town I live, so that's why I can't do much. Mind will keep tricking us for many, many reasons. But one should do one's best while balancing things. This is the request of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. एकले मालाकार आमी कहाँ कहाँ जाबो कहाँ कहाँ जाऊं. Lord is sharing his heart, his mood. Next. Yes. Yeah, everyone can read. Maybe 2 verses. Yeah, Shitla Mataji, you can read one.
You want me? Shall I read, Prabhu?
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. Which is the one, Prabhuji? 36?
5, yeah.
35. एकाला उत्तानदीते हाय परिश्रमा केह पाया केह न पाया रहे माना भ्रमा. Translation: It would certainly be a very laborious task to pick the fruits and distribute them alone, and still I suspect that some would receive them and others would not. अतएव अमी अग्न दिलू सब करे यहाँ तहाँ प्रेमा फले देह यारे तारे. Therefore, I order every man within this universe to accept this Krishna conscious movement and distribute it everywhere. Purport. In this Kanishkan, there is a song sung by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Energy Aushadhi Maya दसी भर लागी हरि नाम महामंत्र लाओ तुमी मागी पकति विनोदा प्रभु चरणे पड़िया से हरि नाम मंत्र लाइलो मागिया जीव जागो घोड़ा चांद बोले कोटा निद्र जाओ माया पिशाचीर कोले. The Sankirtana movement has been introduced by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just to dispel the illusion of Maya, by which everyone in this material world thinks himself to be a product of matter and therefore to have many duties pertaining to the body. Actually, the living entity is not his material body. He is a spirit soul. He has a spiritual need to be eternally blissful and full of knowledge. But unfortunately, he identifies himself with the body, sometimes as a human being, sometimes as an animal, sometimes as a tree, sometimes an aquatic, sometimes a demigod, and so on. Thus, with each change of body, he develops a different type of consciousness with different types of activities and thus become increasingly entangled in the material existence, transmigrating perpetually from one body to another under the spell of Maya or illusion. He does not consider the past or future, but is simply satisfied with the short lifespan that he has gotten for the present. To eradicate this illusion, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought the Sankirtana movement and he requests everyone to accept and distribute it. A person who is actually a follower of Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur must immediately accept the request of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by offering respectful obeisances unto his lotus feet and thus beg from him the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If one is fortunate enough to beg from the Lord this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, his life is successful. Hare Krishna Mataji, Prabhuji.
Any thoughts, Mata, you want to share?
Yeah, Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just is very much interested to give to the whole world this Harinama mantra, but there are no people to take it because he has so many sweet fruits, but nobody is accepting it. As you told Prabhuji, so many I've got this problem, my family problems, and my degree problem, my marriage problem, blah blah. So it is going on, ever ending. So we take so many births in this life, like many aquatics, like birds or as like demigods or any. We'll come punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. We come back again and again. So to face these phases of life, like uh, the four things like child, adult, I mean the age-old diseases and what is that? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, these four things which we are following. So, in this aspect, we are repeating ourselves again and again. But when we take this Harinama Mahamantra, Krishna consciousness, we can cross all this and go back to Vaikuntha, God, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you. You can add it.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. I hope you're feeling better today.
Yes, Prabhuji. Not bad.
The Lord is really requesting to see Agya Dilu Sabakare. Ami Agya, Lord, I is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu here. सबको आज्ञा दे रहे हैं यहाँ तहा प्रेम फल देह यारे तारे यहाँ तहा here and there give this fruit of love of God yare tare not thinking oh maybe this person won't take maybe that person won't take who are we to think like that Lord has already arranged. I was hearing this morning Lord Ram, what's his color? Green. This is in by His Holiness Gaur Gobind Swami Maharaj. So maybe I'll write with green. So the green, imagine a mango tree with green mangoes, not very ripe, is it not? So the green fruits are not very ripe. So he did not fully manifest love of God. Krishna, he is sham or dark, right? The dark mangoes are also not, he is very nutcut, stealing clothes, stealing butter, telling lie, you know, doing other mischiefs, and many people till date. But our dear Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the Yuga Avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is golden. The golden mangoes are the ones, the ripe mangoes. The fruit is just ripe to be shared, to be distributed. So the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this age is distributing that topmost golden fruit, Prema Phala, as we read in this verse, Prema Phala, fruit of love of Godhead. He has come to distribute that to each and every one, and he is requesting everyone to please come assist and help him. Does the Lord need anyone's help? No. But he's doing his pastime. It's like just people, we say the river Ganges is going to keep flowing. Ganga is going to flow. If we want to, had dhona, we want to wash our hands here, that is up to us. So the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is going to flow in this golden age, 10,000 years in the Kali Yuga. Whether we want to be part of it or not, that's up to us. An intelligent person understands that life is short. We are, moving from one body to the other. And we forget past and future. And so happy with a short lifespan. There are some insects which have lifespan of few hours. There are some small insects, flies, which have lifespan of few days. Imagine we all have seen that fly, right? Housefly. How many days it lives? Anyone knows? Any guess? Days, years, months? Any guess? Give a guess.
Maybe
Give it a
weeks. Weeks.
weeks. Like how many? 10 weeks? 100
Uh,
weeks?
I would say 10, 11 weeks. That's
10,
like
11.
really, I have no
Wild
idea.
guess. Okay, it's fine. So 10 weeks, let's say. Anyone else? Like 10 months, 10 years? You all have seen a house flies. How many hours, weeks, days, months, years housefly may live? Just a guess. Okay, not complicating too much. Sure, that you were saying something?
Prabhuji, yeah, maybe like a month.
A month.
4 weeks.
Yeah, that's about close. So 3 weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks max. But there are some insects actually who live few hours only. Now, what would be your advice to someone who has 2, 3 weeks to 4 weeks on to live? What would be your advice or suggestion to them?
Live in the best way that person can, because it's a very short life, righteous way. Make it mean something. And in if it's a person, obviously, then dedicated towards worshipping, doing the right thing.
Okay.
Make it count, basically. Make it count.
Yeah, don't waste. Make it count. Make it really worth it. Okay. Anyone else? What will be your suggestion, advice to them? Come on, please help me. Imagine someone comes to you and says, I have only 2 to 4 weeks left. The doctor told me. And let's say they are close to you. What will you tell them? Any thoughts, suggestions for them? Okay, I'm assuming that you're not in a position to speak or you're shy to speak. That's fine.
Prabhuji, it is like so solemn, so I don't know what to say.
Huh?
It's like such a solemn question, so I don't know what to say.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I know that it would be to dedicate the rest of the days to Krishna
Hmm.
more than in a normal day. So that would be something.
Certainly. Would you, okay, let's put it, let me ask a different, easy way. Would you ask him, hey, work hard so you can save more money for your family, for your kids, grandkids, etc.? Yes or no?
No. So we would ask something to gain something that would help them in the world beyond this world, which
Hmm.
would be devotional service.
Certainly. And actually, this is the whole question. This is how Bhagavatam begins. When Parishit Maharaj was cursed to die in 7 days. And he reached out to Shukdev Goswami and asked this question: what is the duty of someone who is supposed to die in 7 days? And actually, what is the duty of human beings at all times? And Shukdev Goswami said the same answer. And now you may say, well, this housefly has 2 weeks left or 4 weeks left, but I have a long time left. I have at least 20 years, or maybe 40, or maybe 60. I'm just 35. I'm just 40. I have a long way to go. But think about what Lord Brahma must be saying. Like how we are thinking about that ant on a relative scale. Ant's lifetime is how much on a scale of human lifetime. If ant is living 1 month, humans, let's say, live how many months? 1,000 months at max, right? 80 years, 12 times 80, 96, right? 960. Making sense? 1,000. We are, our lifetime is 1,000 times the lifetime of the housefly. Human lifetime is about 1,000 times the lifespan of the housefly. Therefore, we may feel this ant, this housefly is so silly, jumping here, jumping there, running, catching this food, catching that food, and bang, 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 bang. But look at Brahma Ji. His lifetime is how many times more? His lifetime is millions of times more than ours. When he must be looking at us, he must be saying, oh my goodness, look at this human being. They're so busy working, working, working like an ass, accumulating money, accumulating home, car. Again, I'm not, you know, it's very hard to follow all this. And we're not saying to artificially do something irrational or irreasonable to give up job, give up family. That's not the point of this. But the point is to not keep the main thing on a back burner, to not compromise on our spiritual life, because life is short. Mm. We don't know what's going to come. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is begging everyone to so Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a person who is follower of Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur, must immediately accept the request of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by offering respectful obeisance unto his lotus feet and beg from him the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is the real stuff. To become spiritual, to understand the goal of human form of life, to have, and that is the main purpose. Otherwise, life will fly like a house fly very fast. Lord is requesting, help me to distribute these fruits of love of Godhead. Any other thoughts, comments here?
I have a follow-up question if you don't mind. So the thing is, yes, we can teach someone this, but what if the person is not ready to receive it? What if they don't have a similar bent of mind? Then what happens? How do we prepare that person?
Yeah, by praying for them, by giving them prasad, by offering sincere prayers. Krishna, whatever my friend, husband, wife, parent, mother, son, daughter, whatever, whoever the person may be, that they have achieved this precious human form of life, but somehow they are they're not able to understand. Please help them. Please give them good intelligence. You are sitting right in their heart. So by prayers, and then you can share bhakti in a mm, very nice way. For example, sharing the prasad, even if it's a simple cookie, you offer to Krishna and give them. Even if it's simple banana, you sincerely offer to Krishna and give them. Here is, hey, my dear friend, I just thought to give you some. If they don't even want to hear the word prasad, you can just say like, I just thought you like bananas or you like apple. I just thought I'll bring an apple for you. They may not know, they may consider it as an ordinary apple, but if you have offered that love and devotion, they're not just getting an apple, they are basically getting spiritual credits. उनके spiritual bank account में you are doing deposits, and that account when it will flourish, जो पाप का घड़ा कम होता जाएगा और भक्ति के credits बढ़ते जाएंगे, at that time, the right time, that person will be ready to listen. It may happen in this lifetime, it may happen in the next lifetime. That is beyond our control. What is in our control is, are we being an instrument to help them to nurture their bhakti credits or pap credits? That is up to us. So we can pray. Krishna, I know so many devotees have prayed for the other person, and then the other person became a nice devotee, very, very nice devotee. So many examples are there. Same with prasad, same with book. So this is when they're not interested. So use not force but inspiration, my own example. They'll see, oh, this person is so happy, this person is leading a meaningful life. I was just hearing His Grace Gauranga Prabhu. He was talking about Govardhan Eco Village, which is an amazing place in the north Mumbai area, outskirts of Mumbai, in 2 hours north. He was mentioning that a few group of university students came to Govardhan Eco Village, and then they are like American people. They don't really are not into bhakti and all that. they're into maybe environment, ecology, and things like those, which Golden Eco Village has a lot of those programs. So these people, these students were American students, young, not Krishna conscious devotees, not Indian cultural, background. They are very, modern youth, you can say. When they saw and read and heard and by their own experience everything in around eco village, the sustainable living, harmony with nature, care for everyone, the community, the loving relationship, the sattvic food, Ganga Prabhu said that after a week they themselves showed up for Mangal Aarti without being pushed or forced. Now, showing up for Mangal Aarti means getting up at 4:30, taking a bath, and getting to the temple, which is not easy thing for even devotees. What to speak of new students with zero background about bhakti. So how did this happen? Through inspiration, through genuine care, and do your best. Leave the rest. We cannot make everyone a devotee. It is between them and Krishna. Even what to speak of everyone, even our own children. Can any parent say that, oh, I will make my child a devotee? We can just try to make the odds in favor, mm, by giving them right environment, right, you know, upbringing. You cannot really push bhakti upon their throat, but certainly we can inspire by taking them to the right environment, books, teaching, coaching, etc. And then that's that. After that, it's between them and Krishna. At
Thank you.
least, at least we did our part that we can say to God. Does that help
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
people? Okay. Yes, sure, Roma Mataji, you wanna read?
Yes. একখোলা আমি কত ফল খাবো না দিয়া ভাই ফল আরো কি করিব I am the only gardener. If I do not distribute these fruits, what shall I do with them? How many fruits can I alone eat? Purport. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu produced so many fruits of devotional service that they must be distributed all over the world. Otherwise, how could he alone relish and taste each and every fruit? The original reason that Lord Shri Krishna descended as Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was to understand Srimati Radharani's love for Krishna and to taste that love. The fruits of the tree of devotional service were innumerable, and therefore he wanted to distribute them unrestrictedly to everyone. Srila Rupa Goswami therefore writes, Anarpita charim chirat karunaya vatir na kalau samarpaitam tatujvala rasam va bhakti shriyam hari purata hari purata sundarat yuti kadambas sandipita sada hridaya kandare purato va shachi nandana. There were many previous incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but none were so generous, kind, and magnanimous as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for he distributed the most confidential aspect of devotional service, namely the conjugal love of Radha and Krishna. Therefore, Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada desires that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu live perpetually in the hearts of all devotees, for thus they can understand and relish the loving affairs of Srimati Radharani and Krishna.
Any comments, Mataji?
Prabhuji, did you say comments?
Yeah, any comments, thoughts on this verse?
Yeah, it is very beautiful. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that there is so much nectarian fruits of devotional service, that he's saying that how much can I relish by myself? I must distribute them. So I feel this shows his mercy towards us, that he distributed the Madhurya Rasa, the Harinam Sankirtan, to all of us. And that's the main point.
Mhm. Very nice. Lord Chaitanya is Karuna Avatar. He has come especially to give the topmost love to the lowest of the people. So magnanimous. The most confidential aspect of devotional service, the conjugal love of Sri Radha Krishna, he is distributing freely. Generally, when people give, generally, even when a rich person gives, they will not give everything, or they'll not give the best they have. You know, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving the topmost thing, the topmost thing, Prema Pumartho Mahan, to the most unqualified. Adhama Patita Prabhu Dware Dware Kiya. So we are in a very blessed state and situation to be born in this golden period of Kali Yuga, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just appeared, you can say, a few moments back, as per this whole cycle of Chatur Yuga, which is almost 4.3 million years. Imagine that the Chatur Yuga cycle is, Kali Yuga is 432,000 years, and 10 times of that is the Chatur Yuga cycle, 4.3 million years. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just appeared like 500 years ago. That's nothing compared to the 4.3 minutes. We were born in such a rarest of the rare time, and we can still visit those places where he was born. God knows those places will get looked up or hidden as the time will progress. Mm. So we should take advantage of Lord Chaitanya's mercy, take to the holy name, and relish these fruits of love of Godhead. He's saying, मैं अकेले नहीं खा सकता. Imagine if you have a nice big mango tree with hundreds of mangoes coming every month. How many will eat? 4, 5, 10? No one can eat hundreds. Mahaprabhu is saying that. So, what next is going to come? You relish and you distribute. We'll pause here. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Samved Kaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.